I look all right for just having woken up. How you guys doing? So this is a very special live. Can you guys hear me, by the way? I put the phone in a cup. I just realized you may not be able to hear me like this. So this is a very special live because two of the other young cast members from Superman and Lois, Taylor could not make it, will be joining me on this live. So here we go. Hello, Kunal. We'll be knowing some people on this. I'm just going to unplug it for now. You see, this is the master. Okay, so joining us on this live will be my fake girlfriend. Oh, David Iacono. Yo, you want to come on the live? Screw it. David might come on the live. Why not? So we're going to be doing Inde and Michael Bishop are both going to be joining us on this live. Michael has just joined. Let's have her on. View request. Inde. This was a very recently conceived plan because I saw Inde on an interview on an Instagram live. I'm like, what if the four of us came on?
Hi,
And Inde
baby.
joined us. Hello, Inde Navarette.
Hi, baby. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing good. I'm making cereal because I'm hungry.
Michael, it says you must update the app in order to join. So get back to us on that. For now, also, Breck or Rainbow may join just because, I was like, screw it. Because we have a fourth person open because Taylor cannot make it. So, Inde, what can we be expecting on this week's episode of Superman and Lois?
I think that we will be expecting lots of drama. I think Sarah will have a realization that she is quite the mouth and she might be in trouble.
Sarah realizes she's quite the mouth. She has come to that realization.
Yes.
I love it.
Here, wait. Where's my microphone? I need a microphone. Okay.
This episode was directed by none other than Gregory Smith.
Sure.
For the folks at home, he is our producing director. He's the guy that directs the majority, or he's not the majority. He has directed more episodes than anyone else. So it's always like a really fun time, and it's very little miscommunication with him. What do you remember from working with Greg this episode?
I remember he let me have free reign with everything that I wanted to do, and also with everything that, because most of my scenes today are with Emmanuel.
Right.
So basically, that he allowed me to have free reign with everything, which I can't say anything more about, or else I'm giving it away. But
right.
Yeah.
You don't want to give it away. It is premiering in 27 minutes, which is your lucky number.
Facts.
3 to the power of 3.
Yeah.
Got it. And yesterday's date was 3/3 to the power of 3.
Oh, there you go. And my birthday is also 3301.
01. Right. So I'll see you guys right here. I have both my white and gold sashes from Gun Fu.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Both of which I acquired on the same day because I was kind of an informal student due to the fact that I was kind of there just to train for the show, and then eventually I learned enough for the gold. I got my white and only wore it for one day before I got my gold. And over here is a training knife given to me. Each training knife was personalized to the person that received it.
Okay, Alex.
Yeah.
Alex, I got a quick question for you. What's your favorite part about playing Superboy?
Not calling him that for a couple episodes. That's number one. What favorite part about playing Jordan Kent? I think it's most definitely the fact that you get to walk the line of all the fun, powersy fighting stuff, while also getting to kind of dive into the more serious drama schooly stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you asked me like 2 years ago, what I really wanted to play would be a character that changed over years.
Mm-hmm.
And Jordan does precisely that by nature. So that's off the bat accomplishing what I wanted to do in the first place. And then the idea that I get to do that while doing all that crazy super stuff and beating up the bad guys and, stomping on Koopas.
True.
Yeah.
Now, your co-star, Inde Navarette.
Indy, yeah, she's terrible to work with.
Yeah.
To be honest.
It's just she sounds like a real hoot.
Right. We don't get along at all. Actually, we've been fighting for years.
The punch is that. What's your favorite part of working with such a stud?
Just sometimes it's hard to even look at her. You go blind, really.
Yeah.
Not because she's attractive, mainly because it's hard to look at her.
Yeah.
You start just kind of crying your eyes out and going, "Oh my God, what have they done? What have I done?"
Onions, and it just gets through.
It really is, actually. It should be studied by optometrists. I've actually forwarded it to a couple people over here at Mount Sinai, but they really they kind of dropped the ball on that one.
Right.
Now,
we
Michael, when are you coming on? By the way,
Who? Michael?
Michael is in Fiji, by the way, so he's in a completely different side of the world. Taylor is in Los Angeles, somewhere nearish to Indy here, who is not on.
What? People my location for? What are you doing that for?
What?
Los Angeles.
Indy, yeah, Taylor's not in.
No.
Not where. No, she posted that she's okay. It's fine. We're just doing great here. Well, let's see if maybe we get a fan to join. They talk to us. We see what's good. Do you do a lot of these, Indy? Do you invite people on? Do you want to invite people on?
Maybe I did it first.
Yes, you did. Yeah, you did it on the interview. Okay. I'm just gonna invite someone random here, or actually, this is what I did previously. Ask a trivia question about the show.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Instead of inviting people on, what you should do is you should. my real life friends are now joining this. If you add, look down, there should be questions. There should be like a little question mark thing. Ask those questions. Kyle, shut the fuck up.
Hey, that is your father.
Oh, sorry. No, he's not a fan. He's a friend.
Will there be any more young heroes joining Superman and Lois? It's actually really exciting. But Baby Yoda shows up.
Yeah.
It was a really expensive episode. They've been meaning to do this for a long time, where both Yoda and also Jerry Seinfeld and the entire cast and characters from Friends all come on.
Yeah.
Joey says, "How you doing?" And Lois gives him a long lecture about how there are sexist roots to that phrase.
Yeah, exactly. Next question.
Next question. I think what we should do, if you're down for it as well, we could do like a little trivia thing where we ask them trivia questions, and the winner either comes on for half a second, and like I've done one where the winner comes on and then asks the next question to the next person. And it's kind of like a little moderation kind of thing. If you want to do that. This is actually a really good one. I've been meaning to ask this question. You were born to be in film. Say that. You should just have sunglasses on the whole time. And chewing gum.
I should.
Yeah.
That I eat spoonfuls of Cheerios.
You know what? I've been eating out of cups my whole life too. My father eats out of cups.
Hold on. There's two questions that I want to. Okay. One of them, you guys at a good place mentally. The second one says, why are you always eating on your lives?
Am I in a good place mentally? Well, look, I'm back home here in New York City. So when I'm home, I'm happy. How about you, Indy?
I'm doing phenomenal. I had therapy. I'm doing pretty good.
What's the second question?
Why am I always eating in my lives? And I think the point is it's because a girl's got to eat.
That seems very fair.
Yeah.
That seems.
You know what I mean?
I feel like all you guys are doing something on the live, or else you're kind of just staring at yourself in like a mirror with like 500 people looking back. Right?
Like that?
Like that.
Wait, hold on. Say it like that. Say it like that. Say it like that. Don't move.
Where is Michael Clyde Bishop? Is my only question.
He probably jumped into the ocean and plans on never coming out.
Seems like that is the case.
It's just us, baby boo. It's just us.
It's all right, I guess. I guess that is the case.
What?
Okay, we got a lot of people with questions coming in.
What was your favorite memory of being on set?
That's like I spent half my life in the past 3 years on that set. My favorite memory
Of this season.
There are certainly some. Honestly, yes. I cannot feel it but of the stuff that we've already shot, there was a thing involving some super stuff that was really, really super cool that I'll be letting people into when it airs in later episodes. I believe in this episode tonight. No, it's the one next week. I actually got a little bit of plot in. I had an idea that became the plot, which I was really proud about. Michael says, I'll get it sorted for the next one. Just come on this one. If you already updated it, just hop on. Yeah, what about you? What's your favorite memory from the past couple months here?
Yeah. No, I agree. Mine is you playing music on your guitar.
That's fun. That was a couple times in the green room.
Yeah. I have so many videos of you playing guitar and then me asking, can I post these? And you go, no.
Because I don't want to be like that guy with the guitar and I have the guitar right now.
Oh, yeah, that guy with the guitar whips it out. I don't want to be that guy with the guitar, but I don't want to be that guy with the guitar. Okay, how do you guys like it feels off with not having John there? How has that experience gone for you? Well, I think that Michael and Alex look a lot more like brothers. I think that it's just a fun experience working with somebody new. It's completely different. You get to learn the way that they work and figure it out as you go. Like, yeah, it's somebody different. It's fun.
Yeah, I'm with Inde here. You just, it's acting.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not really Jordan, believe it or not. Inde is really Sarah though. Inde is just pretending to be Inde in the times in which she is not Sarah. But with the exception of Inde being Sarah, we're all just actors, so a different actor playing the same role.
Sarah and me have many similarities. I will admit that. I think that I play a charismatic version of myself on screen, and that becomes Sarah, if you will. But I do want to say, if I get a role that is nothing whom I am personally, bring it.
Right. I've been the opposite, right? Because Jordan is so opposite to me.
Yeah.
The pictures here, like I've been like, you really got to play him like he's so in his head and he's nervous and all that stuff. Not nervous, but he's anxious anyway.
Yeah.
At times, and he's like doesn't know who he is. I feel like I'm extremely outgoing. I'm very like people get scared when they meet me at cons because they think I'm the other guy. So I'm looking forward to some opportunities to play closer to myself and just kind of be a little more comedic and fun.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to slowly turning Jordan a little bit more into Alex, right? Which has been going on for the past 3 years.
I see it.
Yeah. Oh my God, Alex cosplaying his show dad. That's right. All I ever wanted to do was be Tyler Hoechlin. Tyler Hoechlin, if you were
and Tyler are nothing
you were
alike.
all I ever wanted to be.
Oh my God.
Ever will be.
And Tyler are nothing alike. You are so different than Jordan, Alex. Will Supergirl be joining the cast? I will say no, but you never know what will happen.
I will say absolutely nothing at all. No. But also I will repeat Inde's sentiment.
Are you holding one Egyptian pound coin? What?
No, these are Canadian coins. So this is what we call a toonie. So a toonie is $2. Then we got a loonie, which we don't have, but then this is just a quarter. Because they're part of the English Commonwealth, it still has the Queen on it.
True.
So I suppose the new ones will have the King on it.
Sarah put bro on friend zone because
actually Indy wrote the show.
Yeah,
what I don't know is all the parts of the show and all the parts about the characters that you don't like.
I said
no. By us, the actors. All the parts that you do like, though, those are due to the other people. Yes. Yeah, so this show, though, is airing in 15 minutes, Indy. I say we do this up until then. Wait.
Oh, no, I started talking, and then you started talking, and we both started talking at the same time. And then I just pointed out the fact that we're talking at the same time, and I was like, this is chaos.
This is absolute. I'm telling you, what I like to do is this. I like to bring on, like, 2 people. We only have room for 2 people, but, like, 2 random people, and they're just going to... They're all gonna talk, sometimes in different languages, and we just sit and enjoy.
Do the questions. Have we ever heard of a show called Smallville? Yeah.
I met the leads.
Sarah is mad at Lana for divorcing Kyle and kind of blowing up her family. I would say it's an underlying factor in her relationship, but I think Sarah is just trying. There's so much that she's gone through after being kidnapped and breaking up with her boyfriend and not knowing what to do, and her parents get divorced, and then finding out that she's figured out that her dad had quinceañera, what's it called? Dad cheated. So I think that she's definitely upset at a whole lot of things and doesn't know which one she's more upset about, aka why she's distancing from Jordan, because she doesn't know what to do and doesn't want to put it on.
I think it would be pretty funny to start playing those quinceañera scenes, but with like different music over them. Like that scene, you're crying and like dancing with them, and it's just like, we'll meet again. Don't know where. or you like say, it's my party and I'll cry if I want to. Start overdubbing it with like they have that whole conversation outside between Kyle and what's her face?
Jay's on this. Alex, Jay's on this.
Yo, what's up, Jay? Jay, you want to come on? Jay is.
It's interesting. You guys talk about your
director/writer.
True.
On our show, he is an extraordinaire.
Over, would it be with?
What'd you say?
It said if we could cross over our show with any other show, what would it be? I would say Euphoria.
Yeah, I was probably gonna say Seinfeld.
Okay, actually, I think Clark would do so well in that.
Yes, he would.
Yeah, I could see
also,
that.
they reference Superman in every episode of Seinfeld. We do reference Seinfeld in every season of Superman and Lois. It's just natural. Mm-hmm. Also, so there was a question from way up, but I'm an actress too, but I've always acted in theaters and just started with small TV roles. Any suggestions for young actors who want to act in TV series or movies?
Just keep pursuing it. Don't give up, and don't let people tell you no. I think that it's important to understand the word no in many other senses, but I think when people are consistently telling you that you're not the one, that not Jay!
Jay!
What up? What up?
How y'all doing?
How you doing?
How you doing? So Jay, I'm the interviewer. It's me.
Okay.
So great to have you guys here today. I'm here with Jay and Alex from Superman and Lois. I just have one question, Jay, since you are the writer and the writer. I just want to ask, what can fans expect this season of Superman and Lois?
Oh, this season. Some twists and turns, a lot of like great emotional storytelling. Some really cool sequences and set pieces, you know? Yeah, it was just, I think it's a pretty good season.
Beautifully well spoken. Alex?
I think we'll be hearing a lot of course, social commentary on the state of 1600s Russia. It's really important of us to really criticize the Tsardom. Anyways,
on you know, strength, because this is Superman. Alex, what do you get for workout regimen?
What?
What is Clark's workout regimen?
What is Clark doesn't work out. I'm pretty sure he gets his workout by lifting the steel beams as Superman, like this over his head, much to the amazement of all the people below. As for Jordan's, I don't think he does at all. Jonathan, on the other hand, I'm imagining works out a lot. It's set decked in his room that there are weights, and I think we also had a scene in, I want to say, episode 1-6. In a gym with him and other people. No, that was in season 2. Yeah.
What are you drinking? What is that?
I have COVID, so I put ginger, pineapple, orange in a water bottle, so I'm drinking it to hopefully get rid of the COVID in my system.
Got it.
Yeah. It's very important.
No, Jay, this was an episode that you wrote that's coming out right now, isn't it?
It is.
Oh, so how does it feel seeing your words on screen?
It's very surreal. It's always been surreal. You know, first season was really weird because like I wrote it in like lockdown, like my first episode of TV, and so it was like weird to write something and then have like all of a sudden dailies started showing up on screen. Like there's just like this weird thing. But yeah, I mean it's still surreal. It's still something that's like very cool, you know, to write something and have like such incredible actors such as yourself perform those words and those sequences, and it's awesome. And this is a fun episode. And Greg Smith directed it. He's incredible. I've learned more. Like I've learned so much from him about directing and like storytelling and filmmaking. And you know, so
you know, do you get to name the episodes too? Is that like is that part of it?
I did name this episode. Yes.
In cold blood.
Yeah, it's fun. I was trying to, if you look at the episode titles, my goal for this season, this is a little insight. Like the first episode was Clear, the second episode was Uncontrollable Forces, third episode was In Cold Blood. So I was like trying to keep the theme going of having the episode titles be like one word, like, you know,
right.
Episode 1 word, episode 2 words, episode 3 words. At the 13, it was like just insane. And I think we made it to 5. I forget what 5 is. I know 4 is a 4-episode, is a 4-word title.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't remember what 5's title is.
Is it? Wait,
it was either
4 is too close to home. I want to say, right?
5 is. I think 5 is where we went off the rails. So I think it was like I was out of the room. I was out of the room writing, and like that's when they got me. I was there. Oh no, I was sick. I was sick then. But I was out of the room, and then they titled it, and I was like, I leave for 1 second, and y'all, you know.
Somebody had a really good idea of a live commentary, so I'm gonna sign up for Hulu real quick so I can watch the show with everybody else. Give me 1 second.
Hulu. We're on Hulu?
Yeah, whenever it has like TV, if that makes sense.
Oh,
like,
right.
Yes.
So I'm in LA and I have YouTube TV, and the CW is not on YouTube TV.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to go to the store and buy an electronic like a digital antenna to watch live.
That's exactly what my mom did, and it's funny because like in her screen, like with the thing, because it won't stick anymore, she took 2 DVD cases and shoved them in between, so it's like shoved up against the thing, and every now and again you have to like remove it.
Mine is like perched perilously on my bar, like my liquor cabinet. Yeah.
Yeah, you better hope there's no, like, Dan Romer doesn't really hit the tuba. Just start shaking.
They should take it away on the surround sound.
Like,
Yeah, we watch at my dad's house. He has all these speakers from the 80s that we somehow jerry-rigged, like took apart the real wires and put into like the stereo system that puts it into the TV, right? And then there's cable. So a lot of times, because they're these old speakers from the 80s, you really hear the bass louder than anything, right? Because like they're not properly made for this era, right?
Alex, you designing your own surround sound system at your house is like the most Alex Garfin story I've heard.
that and all it explodes is gonna be my favorite part.
Okay, this one was my dad's stupidity. I wish I'm at my mom's house right now, but I wish another time I will show you all. It is actually, it's a surround sound system. Yeah, but the issue is that like it's really like the entire show, not because of anything wrong that the mixers did. Love you, Javier. It's more just because the old speakers, so it really sounds like. Hey, Lois, I don't want to be around a dad. It's like everything on. You should hear CNN. You never notice they put music underneath everything in CNN.
They do.
Do they?
It's like,
I don't watch CNN.
yeah. I don't know. It's on in T-minus 3 minutes, you guys.
I know.
How's it feeling?
Your hiatus, besides getting cooked.
Oh, well, I moved into a new house. I'm trying to set up my wonderful PC behind me because I like Twitch streaming, but it won't. It's turning on, but it's not really working. So I'm trying to figure all that. But here's one of my favorite questions to ask you, Alex. Are the kissing scenes akis, which means awkward?
Kissing scenes akis. Sometimes Indy likes to surprise me by eating a lot of onions and garlic beforehand. But little does she know that I like it better that way. Are they akis, Indy? Are the kissing scenes akis? I
No.
think Faye does a good job making sure they're not akis.
Yeah, no. I think basically the way that like a kissing scene will happen is that we have our intimacy coordinator on set. Her name is Faye, and so she makes sure that we're both comfortable with everything that's going on. And she'll give us mouthwash and hydrogen peroxide to wash our mouth with between every kiss. So it doesn't matter what I eat because we wash our mouths anyways, first of all. And so I make sure to eat so much shit that it goes straight through the mouthwash that we basically need to get rid of how bad my breath is.
Right.
But the kisses are not akis.
No, they're not akis. And she never does actually eat anything. For people at home that didn't understand my sarcasm. Yes. Yes. Well, okay, you guys, we got less than 2 minutes left before the show airs. Any last notes that we want people to know before they watch the episode that Jay, you so graciously wrote, Indy, you acted in?
I would say that I'm going to be pleasantly surprised what happens on Superman's side because as a lot of people know, maybe Jay doesn't, but I don't read anything that Sarah is not in. So I actually have no idea what is happening in tonight's episode, just like the rest of you. And I would just say, remember that Sarah is a 15-year-old girl figuring out her life the same way that 22-year-old Inde is figuring out how to read scripts that she's not in.
Yeah, no, it's a cool episode, I like writing it. I love Lois Lane investigative stuff. Like that's one of my favorite shows is Columbo. I grew up in Columbo with my mom, so anytime we get a chance to do some investigative stuff, I'm like, boom, let's do it. And also this has I mentioned this on Twitter, but like this has like Slade's favorite prop in it from this season. a little Easter egg to look for.
Thick.
Shows up later in the episode, so that's fun.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Well, it's airing now. Everyone, go turn on your TV sets if you're on the East Coast of America. We want those live numbers. Turn it on. Go to your coffee shop. Make them turn it on. Go to your friend's house and your grandma's house. People that still somehow watch cable. I don't know. Usually a lot of boomers. Get your boomer friends on this. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming on.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
I'll talk.
Break this Hulu. I'm gonna figure it out. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.